What to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right, we're here now with the nationally syndicated film critic Ryan J., whose name is appearing in some special places right now, right?
Right.
Yes, this is exciting news for you. Some people who follow you online know a little bit about this already because you posted something, but you've had a really big honor recently.
I have. Well, new on Blu-ray and DVD this week is this one of my favorite movies of last year. It's Before I Go to Sleep, starring Nicole Kidman, Colin Firth, and Mark Strong. And I actually, in preparation for today, looked back at my first online review right after I saw this movie in theaters last year. I wrote that I love this movie so much I can't wait to own it on DVD and Blu-ray someday. And it just came out this week and I'm quoted on it.
Yay!
That's awesome!
So look at that right on the bottom there. What does it say, Ryan?
It says, Nicole Kidman delivers a stunning powerhouse performance.
That is awesome.
I believe that. She really does. She's fantastic in this movie. And I love it. It's very chilling, suspenseful, twisty movie. It's the kind of movie that if Alfred Hitchcock were still around, he'd make this sort of movie. And it made my top 10 list of favorite movies of last year.
That is fantastic.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
And people can get the DVD right now with your comment.
Right. You know, I say see it, rent it, or skip it, but now I think we need to create a buy it.
Frame it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm obsessed with movies. I make a full-time career out of seeing them and celebrating them. So for me, this is really a great honor.
It's huge.
It's awesome.
It's
Congratulations,
huge.
Ryan. That's fantastic. Let's talk about A Most Violent Year, which is rated R. Who are the stars in this movie?
This is Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, and what's interesting about it being called A Most Violent Year, the movie is not so violent.
Oh.
Right?
Okay. Didn't expect that one. It is rated R, right?
It is, and it's sort of a gangster film. It's kind of the sort of movie that like Coppola or Scorsese would make, like a modern twist on one of those gangster movies. And Oscar Isaac plays like the one good guy with really strong morals in that sort of business. So it's kind of an interesting, edgy, suspenseful movie where you do feel kind of uncomfortable watching it because it is suspenseful and the story does draw you and you're waiting for any moment that something violent could happen, but it doesn't really happen.
Oh, way to ruin it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the production design?
It's really beautiful. It takes place in 1981, which was the most violent year in New York City history. And they got the hair right, and the makeup, and the music, and the design is really great. And what I love about Jessica Chastain and Oscar Isaac as co-stars in this film is that they went to Juilliard together as students. And they've been really good friends. So their chemistry as husband and wife is so palpable in this movie. I actually was wishing they'd get married in real life. Yeah, I love them in this.
And what about the production design? Were you impressed?
Yeah, I think it really looks beautiful. I think that they get the period just like, and it almost reminded me if like they would do a sequel to American Hustle. Oh, it almost has that same theme and tone to it. So I recommend this one. This is one to see in the theater. Jessica was nominated for a Golden Globe and for a Critics' Choice Movie Award in the supporting actress category. She's fantastic in this, and I really recommend it.
See it. Okay, your next one is Black or White PG-13.
Starring Kevin Costner in a movie he was so passionate about making, he bankrolled it himself.
Really? Wow. Okay, so this is something he's really big into. What's the basic premise? What's the story behind this?
Well, he plays a widowed grandfather who's fighting for the custody rights over his granddaughter. She's a biracial girl. His daughter was the mother, and the son's mother is played by Octavia Spencer. So it's Octavia, and she's great. She won the Oscar for The Help. And they're really good. It's a really good drama. It's PG-13, and you know, it centers a lot around racial issues and parental control and family relationships, and there are a lot of good themes in this that I think are very touching.
So his daughter dies in the movie?
Right.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's why they're arguing
right, so there's no
custody.
mother, and her father is a drug addict, so that's why the parents are out of control. So that's why you have the two grandparents going at it. And it's a pretty good courtroom drama, but it's not as good as my favorite courtroom dramas. When you think of like My Cousin Vinny or Primal Fear or A Few Good Men, like those are better movies. There's one other thing about this film that really tarnishes it, and that's the score. The music in the movie really makes it sound like a Lifetime movie, where all other aspects of this film are really high quality. So because of that, for me, this movie's a rental. It's not a must-see on the big screen.
Because of the music.
Yeah, the music really takes it down a notch. It makes it feel like a made-for-TV movie. So.
I do love Octavia, though.
I love her. She's so good.
Okay, so that's a rent it. All right, do you have any movie clubs coming up?
We do have a big one this week, and it is the new movie Jupiter Ascending, which I think looks so cool in the trailers. It's Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum, and we have Oscar nominee Eddie Redmayne as the baddie in this movie, and it's going to be this Monday, February February 2nd at 7 p.m. and you can enter to win at my website.
All right.
That is awesome. My 10-year-old is so into how do you say
Channing.
Channing. She's so into him, and like they're always arguing like what her real chances are of getting together with him when she grows up.
Oh, they're real. Doesn't matter that he's married or anything.
Yeah, right. So that she's 10.
Right, exactly.
That was great. Thanks, Ryan. Good to see you. And congratulations again on the DVD.
Huge honor.
That's awesome. And you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for his full movie reviews, check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.